Wow, the Federal Reserve has been one heck of a flip-floppy institution, and I'll tell you, you need to be a good flip-flopper to see what's going on here. I wonder if today we started getting a little pre-leaky doodly about maybe a good CPI report coming in. Look at this, right in the last 45 minutes of trade, we go for a bounce or dang near on my 438.90 line on the Qs, and it's straight off to the races from there. Not only on the Qs, but your interest rate sensitive Tesla, your Enphase takes off into the end, your Sunrun takes off into the end, ending up 9.6%. Big moves right here. Why? Well, it all comes down to Mr. Flip-Flopper himself, Raphael Bostic of the Atlanta Fed. Raphael Bostic is what some folks call acoustic Bostic, but anyway, he is the person who said at the end of last year, hey, rate cuts probably won't happen until the summer. He was right about that. Then he said we need to be patient with rate cuts. Then he said the third quarter rate cut, as opposed to summer, is likely to be followed by a pause. Now he's been saying he can't eliminate the possibility of no cuts this year. This has all been very hawkish, you can see, right? He's the first to say summer. Then he says we're going to pause after we end up reducing once. Okay, nobody else is saying that. It's just him. He's coming out with all, like, I think he's the one they gave the clown mask, and they're like, go clown around and say some crazy stuff. And so today, he basically goes on Yahoo Finance in the last 45 minutes of trade and starts yapping about none other than every freaking possibility that could end up happening. Oh yeah, if we end up getting problems in the jobs market, we'll move quickly and we'll reduce rates much more quickly. Oh yeah, if the economy stays resilient, maybe we could delay, rate cuts indefinitely. Maybe it's possible we don't get a rate cut this year. Maybe it's possible we get more. He didn't say anything there. But what he did say, which was what set this rally off, it's just one thing. That's it. One thing set this rally off, and it should change your potential trading strategies for tomorrow. So, this morning in the course member live stream, a course member asked me, Kevin, okay, obviously if we come in with a bad CPI report, market tank. That's going to be your 0.4 and above on core CPI month over month. We get a 0.2 and under on a good report, we go moon, okay? Like, course member asked, Kevin, what happens if we get a consensus read? I go, I actually don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens and see how markets respond because I don't know the answer to that. And we got our answer. Raphael Bostic provided the answer. The answer, he said, is that a consensus CPI report would be welcomed news. That changed everything. That was the game changer today that led a lot of people to think, whoa, is there a chance they know what's coming? We went from 4.44 on the 10-year Treasury, down 8 basis points today, to 4.36. 5-year inflation break-evens, down. Interest rate sensitive stocks started rallying. Now that sets up for more pain tomorrow if we get a miss, but is he planting the seed that a consensus read would be at expectations to prepare the market not to freak out if we get an at consensus read? Are they pre-leaking CPI letting you know, hey, if we get at consensus, we're still on the path to 3 cuts, baby? Yes. I think that's exactly what the Federal Reserve is doing here. Shout out to the course member who asked that question this morning, and I'm glad we're able to add some clarity to this. Keep in mind, today was a great trading day. We had a $4,500 trade in the AM on a short right off the bat. We had an $1,800 short later in the day. I was going to go long on another call option, but I didn't end up pulling the trigger on it. Obviously, hindsight wish I had because we got that crazy pump into the close, but sometimes you can't expect that Bostic, who usually comes out hawkish, is going to come out and give you a freebie like this. So sometimes that happens. But anyway, we send all those alerts to Stocks and Site Group members. Obviously, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 5:25 a.m. in the Meet Kevin Market live stream channel. So make sure you're there. But this consensus potential pre-leak is good. Now I'm going to take a really quick peek just to see if we've got any news from good old Nick T on this. Did Nick T give us anything? No. No reiteration of what Bostic said today, so maybe Bostic doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. But we do know one thing with certainty. Jerome Powell has previously gotten his hands on CPI reports beforehand. If we don't get a consensus read tomorrow, it means Bostic is just talking nonsense again. And maybe that's actually going to end up, depending on which way we go tomorrow with CPI, lessening his credibility. And if he lessens his credibility, it means you're actually reducing the credibility of a hawk, which again is bullish. Moon.
Why not advertise these things that you told us here? I feel like nobody else knows about this.
We'll try a little advertising and see how it goes.
Congratulations, man. You have done so much. People love you. People look up to you.
Kevin Paffrath there, financial analyst and YouTuber. Meet Kevin. Always great to get your take.
Even though I'm a licensed financial advisor, licensed real estate broker, and becoming a stockbroker, this video is not personalized advice for you. It is not tax, legal, or otherwise personalized advice tailored to you. This video provides generalized perspective, information, and commentary. Any third-party content I show shall not be deemed endorsed by me. This video is not and shall never be deemed reasonably sufficient information for the purposes of evaluating a security or investment decision. Any links or promoted products are either paid affiliations or products or services we may benefit from. I also personally operate an actively managed ETF. I may personally hold or otherwise hold long or short positions in various securities, potentially including those mentioned in this video. However, I have no relationship to any issuer other than HouseHack, nor am I presently acting as a market maker. Make sure if you're considering investing in HouseHack to always read the PPM at househack.com.